You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground. You can't stop me now.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to yet another travel vlog here on the Panorama channel. Today you join me on one of the islands on the sort of northeastern side of Malaysia called the Perhentian Islands. We are on the smaller of the two, Perhentian Kecil. It's very basic, as you can see. The main reason for being here is to do some scuba diving, and that is exactly what we did this morning. Let's have a look right now. Alrighty then, with the help of Gemma's camera, you've seen a little bit of what we got up to this morning. As you can hear, the tank's getting refilled. We're staying at Panorama Divers in the accommodation that comes free with part of their dive packages. So today we've done 2, tomorrow we're going to do 2, and then we'll be off to a place called Taman Negara. But let's not jump ahead too quickly. Let's just have a quick look at the island and what it has to offer right now. What a beauty! Well, there's not too much exploring to do. There's the long beach that we're on and the coral beach that you saw briefly earlier, and then this is the gold beach which I'm stood on now to watch the sunset, which once again has been obscured by clouds. How lovely. Been a great first day. Gonna enjoy the evening, and then we'll see you again tomorrow for some more diving. Back again between the unfinished little huts. I'm sure during COVID the money ran out, so maybe give it another couple of years. Panorama Divers will have the amazing diving as you have just seen, and some state-of-the-art accommodation to go with it. Yeah, it's been an awesome 2 days, 2 days of great diving. Explored a little bit of the other beaches on the other side yesterday, so after that there isn't really much else to do. But it was definitely worth the trip out this far. Welcome to a sleepy little morning here in Taman Negara, or a place called Kuala Tahan, just outside the Taman Negara National Park, somewhere over there. It is bright and early, and that is because we're embarking on a 2-day tour with, get this, 1 night, overnight, sleeping in a cave in the middle of the jungle. How insane. I'd like to address this fat lip of mine. Yesterday in the minivan, decided to just get a little bit of shut eye, and the driver, who was driving like a maniac, slammed his brakes on so that he didn't hit someone, and at this point we all jolted forward massively, and being in this sort of seated sleepy position, ran forward, and they have metal bars across, I assume, to stop you entering the driver's cabin in such situations, and the metal bar planted itself here. Bam! So I've got a bit of a sore nose, a swollen fat lip, and everything. So if I look like I'm smiling, but I look in pain, it's because I probably am, because today it's actually more swollen than it was yesterday. Can't believe it, I can't believe it, but well. Let's just go get some breakfast, get in the jungle, and I'm sure all of my worries will just melt away. Stop number 1, the canopy walkway completed. Now it's time for an hour to an hour and a half on that cute little boat, as you'll have seen already, up to the start of our trek. Apparently it's going to be about 4 hours of trekking today before we get to the cave, so gonna be a cool. Let's get going. On this tree here we've actually got claw marks from the Malayan black bear. We've had to get out because the boat can't make it past this huge tree in the river with us all in. So let's see how this goes. Well, it made that seem much easier than it was supposed to be. Can't eat them just yet, but this is a baby papaya. Still yellow, very solid. This tree here is called the Ipo tree, or the Ipo tree, otherwise known as the poisonous tree. Apparently you take the bark, mix it with water, and it secretes a poisonous substance which the locals then put on the end of their darts and shoot the animals to paralyze them so that they just drop out of these trees. Here's an elephant print. How cool. Sharing the jungle with the giants. Here is the heel of someone's boot, but here, as you can see, 1, 2 claw marks and some pads. This is the footprint of a black panther. So we've seen the poo, now we've seen a footprint. It's rather exciting, isn't it? Pad. Toe. Beautiful. Those who know me and know my favourite animal, at least in the neotropics, will understand why I'm extremely happy and excited right now, because down here in this mud I have got tapir tracks. Tapir, my favourite. Just when I thought we couldn't get much more, we have got some bear poop, and apparently this is from last night. Very fresh. We're now just minutes from the cave, so we start collecting a little bit of firewood. Make sure we can cook some dinner tonight, and then hopefully can find a stream or a river to go and sit in, because I'm absolutely saturated with sweat. Our place for the night, and we've also got some noisy neighbours up here. Well, I don't know if you saw that on the camera, but that was a rat. Good thing we're inside for the night, because it is absolutely chucking it down out there. With the rain, the bats have come back, and this little man, look at that beautiful horseshoe. Wow. Good morning, good morning. Not the best night's sleep. Essentially, it's a very thin mat on a floor, and there are rocks. Well, at least I got a rock anyway, so I had to sort of contort my body around it. But it's okay, we've got enough hours, sufficient enough to energise us for the day. I'm going to enjoy the sounds for another 20 minutes or so, then we'll have some breakfast and get our boots on, head back towards the town. Before this afternoon, we've got another couple of really cool activities before the end of this tour, so I shall see you later on. I guess I'm not using the handrail right now. And just like that, under 4 hours since setting off this morning, we have made it back to the ranger station. We finished 2 days of hiking in the jungle. Sad to say goodbye, but not sad to get these clothes off, because I am saturated. It is disgusting, as is everyone else. That's not it for the day though. As I said earlier, we've got a couple of surprises coming up, so hold on tight. Let's go and see what they're going to be.